Yeah. Yeah. It'll be everybody. And now that that makes suggestion about carrying it over. Now that you make the playoffs, you get that upgraded. I got a community. Oh yeah, so the game goes to notification. You have a community advice that says Max Winnie upgrade for this they talk about. And so how many upgrades that like you have caught anybody. So right now you just say, oh, I got 4 upgrades, so you can wait
I got green on.
And then you make the playoffs, say you win, and that's another upgrade. So whatever we finish with, that's the number that now like if you catch somebody, you get the development trait and you get the rating and the player traits. But if you just win your division and stuff on the play, make the playoffs, you'll just get the players trait, meaning that they'll be disciplined and all that stuff like that.
Okay. I'm trimming blue.
Alright.
Yeah, my broadcast up too. That's good. Both of you can get our trades done after a game.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and
I'm about to get Ramsey after this game. Ramsey after this on my corner.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What the hell Bobby Wood done done? God damn it.
Boy, next week, let's see.
So Ramsey grade, so Ramsey grade get ready to get downgraded.
The first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense back.
They'll be downgraded in Madden 20. Or if you change teams, that downgrade still going to go with whoever.
Well, don't make no.
A give to Bell, and nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
And we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers to read the play and throw to make the stop before it turns into something big.
My franchise now is just like all the other franchises, where we just advance all the damn zeros. Never been like that.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did
there.
I think a lot of people think the coaches are really that's how they most of these guys are self-motivated.
The loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Yeah, well, Jordan, talk to them.
On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep is Tavon Austin. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
And then, he was saying about how Green Bay, I told him about Green Bay wanted to retire. He wanted the Green Bay.
I want a tipsy gone, Blue. I want a T-ball gone.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And his first look is incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one
up. Do it one at a time.
Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Blue, I got all my friends. I got about 200 friends. I made a messenger thing. And who wants to join a great league and stuff like that? I'm ready. I'm a little bit recruiting already, kind of sort of. I'm telling them. I told them.
Here's the first carry for
Nobody responded. Nobody responded yet.
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Maybe a screenshot like you said, and then
oh, Blue, it's like Messenger, Blue. You go add messengers like how you do. If you leave Blue, the 48 people, you can keep adding people. You can and some people send messages. Send messages from chat. Who wants to join a great league and stuff like that? Tell them about your league, and people probably will join. I can make it like put it on Facebook and all kinds of stuff. You make it the booming.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him a gain of 38.
This is what I was suggesting to you.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, I asked you, you said you made a chat, whatever, and you answered they wanted to on a great league and this and that. So I asked you to send me.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
And then I will
down to 2 and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Because I know I leave a word out, 2 words out. A word be misspelled depending on how big a mess I can see it.
Now. Here's 1st and 10.
I will mind just be running. I was trying to be just running. I don't mind. It's like a train on the track, just running. Before I could type something else, I just thought of something else. So that's why we have to.
Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Tate, looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
You'll be right for that. But I don't need you to be that $10 threat.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it's going to be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync as we're seeing so far,
they get the
with that
cuss, you ask them, do
continuity
they
is
want to
there.
talk?
You can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers.
They don't want to talk.
You're exactly right. It could be a
Like
very
grown
long
men,
night for the
where
defense
then
because
you
someone's
finna
going to
do
run
it.
for some big yardage.
You're going to have to listen to people vent their frustration.
On the ground, this is Jackson.
We all
And
can
he is met in his tracks
vent
behind the
our
line of
frustration
scrimmage.
without
It's a loss of
having to
5 there, bringing up second.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just
like
go.
Robert Woods,
That
when
didn't
he was
happen
talking to
there.
you,
That
he
play
didn't
got
use that
swallowed
one
up.
cuss word.
No.
That's the conversation
They'll try to throw
that
down.
you want to hold with people.
And his throws
He
to be
respected you.
incomplete. He was trying
He
to get it to
respected you.
Ezekiel Elliott, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
But it don't necessarily have to
Perfection
be
is something we all chase, whether it's
you
playing
got
this
cuss.
game or whatever we do.
to be
Hard to
disrespectful.
attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Third and long for Prescott. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all
That
week
man, did
in
you in school
practice, getting
play?
ready for this one. Take the big
Yeah.
shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them
Oh,
up,
boy.
have
Yeah,
them
we-
back on their heels.
We won. He beating. Man, I can't run the football. That line I got to do something about them.
And his kick here is good.
I was,
And the Cowboys are going to
I
jump
was
out
breaking
to a
off big
3-0
runs, but they would
lead.
call them back. I said,
So the
man,
opening
so I
drive
just start
stalls out,
slinging the
but the
damn
field goal
thing
does
around.
get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights.
Oh, my
National
God.
television audience. This is not dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real.
It don't
Pretty
make no
nice opening
difference, man.
statement.
The Jets offense now works their way back
I
onto the
played,
field.
win,
And
lose,
to
or
be
draw,
frank,
it
they're
don't
just
make
in
no
a tough
difference.
spot. It's only November.
That's true about
already
that.
Like I said,
eliminated from
man,
playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but
Me,
that's
I
the
look
case.
at,
What are
you
they fighting
know, like
for
if I
going
can,
forward?
You know
if a guy on my offensive line, he gets two
Some
penalties,
people don't want
he
to
coming out. And
Draft. Oh,
I
okay.
would
Yeah,
Dude.
let's get no draft, but
Dude, I ain't got
Brian
nothing to
Taylor,
choose from. Man, I ain't going for no
Right,
88 or
that's part of it,
72.
but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where we're going
Yeah,
to
but
be.
they must
Well,
be
see,
better than these motherfuckers I
And then the
got.
players
These
and the
motherfuckers, man,
coaches
look.
see,
right now, pride.
Go ahead.
Can they win some games and feel better about
These guys,
themselves
man, look, I
despite
don't
the
know.
fact they have no shot at the
I'm
playoffs?
all right with it, but I
This
mean,
play
look,
got just a
it is
yard.
what it
Here's
is.
2nd and 9 from the 26.
See, let's say that guy that's starting, he might be better at pass blocking than he is at running. At run blocking.
Yeah, he'll be still right here.
And so, if you're gonna run more than you know, well then you're gonna need that the run block guy in there. Or if you want an overrated guy, well then,
About your team as a
you know,
whole,
the suggestion is you need to
you have to
focus
find
him,
a way to
and then when you get the
interceptions,
points,
quote unquote, go away, and that means your defense.
focus
They've got
on
to
his
have a
running,
sudden
because his
change,
blocking
at least hold people to
already
field
gonna be
goals.
high.
If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
But you have to look at the depth chart.
Believe me, I don't look at it.
Enemy territory. Nice way to start
Look
the
at that
drive.
run
Gain
block.
12 and a first
Run
down.
block
Tremendous
power.
blocking by the
Yeah,
interior
I
of the
looked at
offensive
all
line.
that.
They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he
That's
comes
all
back to the
right.
huddle,
Be
you
all
better
right.
be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll run it with Jackson. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of
Because I
scrimmage.
have
Penalty
I
flag
pulled that.
down. This
I
might push
thought
him
this
back
him
further.
yesterday was gonna do something. Shit. Now I gotta go look at his play recognition and his awareness.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47.
Yeah, that's another thing you got to look at.
10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Their awareness.
Charles, Thursday night game.
And then,
I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook.
Play recognition, and then, like me, I carry 10 offensive line. 10 left.
So as you said,
They will never get tired.
Pick out the plays that work best for you.
They do get tired, they'll bring in, the sub.
Guys coming off of the last game.
And then I don't run that many no-ball plays.
You go to them early and often.
And he'll get it
You watch my game very seldom.
8 yards.
If I do a no-ball, I maybe do, one, but I'm not going to do, I very seldom do 3, 4 back-to-back.
Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great
because at some point they're going to start
dragged across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This is caught.
Well, good play there.
And down he goes, taking it
I thought I
inside
got
the
it from
10,
him.
just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Then if they tie in that red,
Quarterbacks like to use
like when you pick your play, look at your, I don't know if you look at your,
or a check down, and he took the
Yeah,
check
look at
down,
all
that.
and it worked almost to perfection.
Shit, they all were yellow one time. I can't change everybody.
First opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7.
That was nowhere always done. He would call a timeout.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
He had me 21-7, and I tied it up just for halftime. Then I kicked it off to him with 2 seconds to go at halftime. He ran one all the way back. That's all shit. There you go. Man, that didn't kill me. He did a damn juke move. 2 people there, both of them missed in the eyes, man.
That shit hurt.
Yeah. And then it was something else. It was something else that happened, and he scored off. I don't know what the hell it was. I can't remember what it was now. He had 2 touchdowns he should have never had, but
Calling the game of the yards, they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots.
Yeah,
Third, do you go to
beat him.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it,
I'm gonna start winning sooner or later as soon as I figure out this offensive line stuff. I don't have no problem throwing it because that's how I got my 31 points. But I want to run the football. I'll break off 5-6 runs. Hold it. I said I'm gonna try it again. 5-6 runs. Yo, hold it. Man, come on. I can't keep going no damn 1st and 20. Man, shit, that's hard to get out 1st and 20. Get somebody that's real good. You barely get 10. Come on, damn 20.
They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal.
Shit, I held it. Man, I had the ball in the 3rd quarter. I think I held the ball for about 7 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Nickel and dimed him all the way down the field, but hell, the game was about over because he didn't score. I think he scored about twice the 2nd half. That was all. But it was too late then. The damage was done.
To a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's
I don't know if you ever pay attention. Golden Eye playing now. Very seldom. You watch Golden Eye game very seldom. Do you ever see his whole team in red or 3 out of 2, probably 3 out of 5 people red? Because
Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And they only bother him though.
Add on to their lead.
Yeah.
But they decided to run it in.
Because I one time there, I had him 4th and something, and I call a cover 4. Man, you know, you ain't supposed to run by nobody no damn cover 4. I looked, the man was wide open by himself. I said, what the hell happened? Somebody just didn't play his name. I don't know what the hell happened, Blue. Sometimes you just ain't gonna win. When that kind of shit happened, man, look, it was a tough day. He had 14 points he should have never got. Look, it look like this shit here, that would kill me.
Take shape a little bit now. Look at that basketball. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball,
I thought he was going here.
Find the matchup. matchup, create it, exploit it.
That's what I'm talking about. There was two that he ran from one side to the other. I had two people there. I don't know what happened.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football.
Y'all almost fucked Bob Wood up before he started playing, because he done, look, I don't know what he done. He had what messed up before he started.
Yeah.
Here's Simeon now on second down. Hauled in by Anderson. Look at this spin.
Yes.
And they're able to get this.
Everybody glad they don't know where he lives. They probably kill his guy.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
So, I mean, you know what, though, man? See what makes everybody hot? Eric got all day long to just sit around and do nothing but just fuck around with teams. While we working, we don't have time to do that. Eric got...
Line of scrimmage at 37 on first
and see, Eric don't work nowhere. He got all day long. He been on here all day. I just go home and knuckle about. Oh, you're a lying motherfucker. You're a lying ass because you invited me to a party twice. You're a lying ass. You don't come with that shit. Don't come with that shit. You've been on here until about 1 o'clock because I was on here. You invited me to the party. I didn't come. Then I did come, and you wasn't saying nothing. I left, and you invited me again. So you are a liar. You've been on here. Don't come with that.
I've been off and on today. That's what called
I know damn well you have. I know you would tell the truth then. Don't come no lie, because I've seen you on here.
I've been here off and on.
Yeah, don't come with you ain't been on. You've been you're alive.
A shotgun snap for Simeon. Here's this out for Matthews. And that's caught inside 35. They give him a gain of 38.
This is what you just have to learn.
A great catch like
that
on a short gain. Get down like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
The dead man said that. Whether you be on 24 hours.
There's a first and 10 all the way down.
That's why I need you to go back, when you have time, go back and read those rules. Just those the rules at
on the counter, here's Bell.
Because we kill everybody to the next advantage.
On top of it.
It don't matter if you get on, just play your game, and you don't be on for a couple of days. You know we have advanced. Just like Hayden say, let me check my team. That's all you got to tell them. But you'll learn it. But you need to know the rules.
Out of the gun, Simeon.
And so, like the old you've been on all day,
It's going to wind up incomplete.
I've been on all day, so I
We
can
do
catch
have
you.
a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact
But everybody have a chance.
got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it?
That's all you have to, you don't have to say exactly like you said. But you say it in your own words. The bottom line is everybody have a chance. That's what we do. We advance and give everybody a chance.
Jets, a great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on
Right, so you have to live.
And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And again, it's no good.
The point is
A
going
few
to cost him.
boomers coming out as he missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
The extra point, I missed the extra point. The extra point is going to cost me. Extra point.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now come the Cowboys. And there's certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into
I
December
missed the
yet,
field goal, Blue. That
right now
extra
where we
point
stand
could
in
have
the
hurt me
Pac-12
later.
division, looking
hurt
good,
me
looking to
later.
be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right. Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, the biggest goal I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can try as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now, fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and/or divisional round. Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
if you don't make the playoffs next season, with the updates that you get,
A first down throw for
and the
Prescott.
draft picks you'll have.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
That was a good tackle, dude.
I was playing last night.
Man, they're doing a lot of grabbing and holding
So
and
the
face
face mask
masks.
puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on
I
first
had a
and
chance
10.
to beat him, but I didn't substitute my rookie quarterback out, and he fumbled twice on sack.
After the penalty,
I think he parried Noah.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not had to draw more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Damn it, Mike.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
No good, man.
Over the middle of Mark Cooper. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point lines up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The what, Blue?
This is fielded at the goal line.
I guess your running back will win the rest title.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The New York set to take the field.
Gurley, he was in 2nd, I'm in 3rd.
I believe I'm making 4th or 5th, something like that. Yeah.
Watching now, Barney.
Hey, Golden Line.
Yes, sir.
For that game you're going to down here.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Yeah.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd
You know
down.
what section you're going to be in?
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the
Nah,
offense today,
it all
they've
depends
got to
on
think
what
about changing up their play calling. Some
competition
screens,
for the
some
players-
draws, some
players,
quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game.
I'm thinking about
You don't
going to
totally
that game
abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
A loss of a
I
yard
found
there
some
to
tickets.
start out. That leads to a
Good seats
2nd
for
and
25
11.
bucks.
Simeon.
Like
I'm sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
And a hit
Nah,
yard
go ahead.
loose. It's incomplete.
You put a picture
Team without a ton
a
of pressure in his
stadium
face,
in
it just
the
shows how
grouping.
difficult it is to pick apart his own
Yeah, that's,
defense. Those
I
guys
went to the
are sitting
Rampage
back,
game
they're not
last
playing
night,
receivers
NHL
as much as they're playing
in
the
San
eyes of the
Antonio.
quarterback and when he delivers
Yeah, I
the
thought
ball.
that was hockey.
Yeah. The San
Yeah, I
Antonio
said,
Rampage.
It gotta be
Ain't
a boring.
nobody in the stadium.
It's gotta be a boring ass game.
that
Damn
was,
hockey game.
And that means they'll need to come up with
That was,
something here on 3rd down.
Well, see that far end over there, they keep that closed off. That's the away team. And usually they don't fill the whole stadium for the hockey. But there was
So they declined it as that will bring up fourth.
Was it about 30,000? Yeah, it was about 30,000 people in there last night. But that whole other side is black. They say that AT&T Center holding about 46,000 people in there.
About the 32-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no
and the offense seat I had, the seat was open next to me. No one had it. And I was sitting in both of them because, I mean, shit, I'm a big guy, and shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, nah, this ain't working. And I saw one of them vendors coming by, and I said, hey,
so Prescott to the Cowboys now.
Can I buy another ticket by this seat? And he goes, yeah. How much? He goes, $10 here. Take the $10. I need it. Shit. Yeah. It wasn't. It was cramped up. I mean, I'm 6'3", and my knee started hurting me. And
how much you weigh?
Stretch out like it was a couch.
Ezekiel Elliott.
It was round up. That's the first
touchdown.
How much you weigh?
Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game.
We were like in the bottom section, 8 rows up, and we paid $18 a ticket.
I had
it came with food and drink.
Damn, you might win the Russian war on it tonight.
It was like a fundraiser for my niece's school. They were singing in the choir for the national anthem.
They run up and
they had them for a discounted price, $18 a ticket.
Fielded about a yard
deep. Mark Brady ain't doing shit for him.
What a spin.
Yeah, that's the first live game I've ever been to in my life. Any game.
At the 21-yard line.
Yep.
The Jets offensive.
I had always wanted to go to hockey when they had to use an arrow.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is
you look at hockey, man.
Move the ball at least a
couple
of first downs.
Oh, man, I'm never going to no damn hockey game.
That's what they're looking for here.
I was sitting there, I was like, I don't care.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Bell so light on his feet.
That is like a speed how they skate. I mean,
sometimes
next to football, I mean,
on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside.
He got no time back. He got him running back.
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy.
I got it on video. It's just that
that's why you're
I'd have to get my other phone and record it off this phone because it was on Facebook Live. This guy, they were fighting over the puck last night, and that guy took that stick, walked him right across the face. I was like, oh, shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, when they not getting that glass.
That man, he got to throw it out of the game, didn't he? Because you ain't supposed to use that stick.
Yeah, probably got filthy about stuff.
Yeah, he ain't supposed to use that damn stick.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to that game gold line coming down here in San Antonio for. I've never actually, the only football game I've been to is in high school.
And they'll go on the ground.
I used to play football in high school.
He's going to pull his way forward to the 48.
How much you weigh, man?
I
know it's different when you get into college and NFL.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense.
Hey, okay, how much you weigh?
Type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're down.
You a dead man?
No. There's like, hey, let me leave the party and come back. There's a bunch of little arrows. Hang on.
On second down, it's Bell. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a third down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys. That's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them.
I said, how much you weigh?
In third and very long, they ended up 285. In third and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down.
Yeah, you're a lineman.
when you holding that fish, unless you just in gain, weight. But
oh, that was what else about 250.
Hey.
Yeah, that picture there, yeah. Ever since I started driving Uber, shit.
That's complete.
Sit and eat. That's all you do. Sit, eat, and shit. That's all they do.
Yeah.
One hallmark of good defenses.
I've been going out riding my bike every day for about an hour
and tackling immediately in the secondary after
on the
catches.
Bowflex system there for about 30 minutes, and then I got a lift pulled in there.
To think about turning it upfield.
I was, was that last month? Well, see, I used to be,
and this score will stay right where it is.
In last month, I was 305. Now I'm down to 285.
The ball just doesn't want to go where you
Ever
want
since I started riding the bike doing this stuff.
Yeah,
so they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield.
Yep, them truck stops put that weight on you.
Yeah.
Hell, that motherfucker there. Man, come on, man.
That was just crazy. It was crazy.
Man,
it's a pickup of 4 to bring up second
man,
down.
come on.
That's why he did it right here.
In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does
Woo,
have
I don't
possibilities
believe
here on
that.
second down.
Come on,
When I
man.
seen it, though, 52 yards. I say he kicked the 6 yards for to put that man at half field, at midfield.
In the first half. We'll come back to
I saw that roll 49 up there. I said, man, come on.
Yeah.
Or that shit.
Yeah.
Angler management.
What?
Angler management.
Hey, what you want to do
They'll
about
run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Yeah, he didn't get Ramsey, so
What? Were you watching my game the other night? It'll come up on my Facebook. Yeah. Yep. Holding line of Eric, like I said.
Hey, Crony.
Pride. Come on, man. Get out of here. Damn. That boy's getting a friend, take it out and play with it. Shit.
That was an anger management.
Open for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
That boy right there that's my brother, man.
Dak and the
He
offense
takes
still
after
out there.
the Louisiana side of my dad's family there. Crazy.
My dad from Louisiana.
Prescott to throw on fourth.
Kunas is crazy.
He finds his man.
I'm one of them too, but I'm just not as people say you crazy. I tell them, no, I'm insanely crazy.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away.
Wow, nice hit here.
Try and get downfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll try to sweep with Bell, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the
You go down there and score, you're back in the game.
See ball, get ball.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's
twice
about.
you done got that old damn penalty shit.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And we stop quickly here.
That's how he scored his first touchdown. He daggone.
Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for for the tackle.
They
tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
Pass in the front in the end zone and put it on the 1 yard line. He just threw it up. It was 3rd, 27.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it
I had a man today. He was coming to man. He just grabbed the motherfucker and threw it. I said, God damn it. He didn't care about pass interference or nothing. He just grabbed and threw it. I knew they going to call something on that. God damn. Fuck a little bit too aggressive now.
From the gun, here's Simeon. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
The Notre Dame man, Jalen
Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. That was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right. They weren't fooled. They were in a position of having to play both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing.
Don't like you think you were going to do that?
Yeah, I knew he was going to do it. I know exactly what he was going to do.
They go play action here on first down. He sets to fire deep.
That way he should have been on the 59.
That's dangerous. Throw it into coverage,
almost cut that shit out. The way he needs to
keep it on second down.
Yeah, that one was whatever. I think about 49.
As we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk
play right
more
than that was. And the 49, 50, man, that was 66 yards. 62 yards. Yeah, 62 yards.
When you have a chance to
it was 49. I had 17 to that. That's 50. 60. Man, that's 66 yards, man. Shit. That boy ain't cool. He didn't make it that. I must think he got George Blandon some damn body, don't he?
Yeah.
Incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Lets it fly deep from Cobb.
People better hurry up and get on line. I'm about to go to sleep.
Shit. Oh, my.
Are you ready to talk to him?
Touchdown, Cowboys.
He was sucking.
Randall Cobb.
Damn,
the final seconds of the
motherfucker might well put on some panties, man. He do more cooking than she do. Damn. Every time I talk about he's cooking. He must be in the doghouse. Man, don't start. Hold up. You ever start that shit, there's no end to it.
That's beginning shit. My wife, she was a lady out of 12.
The kick team is down at the 16-yard line.
What kind of defense are you playing?
If this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
That will cover a miss. That will.
Get out of there.
Final play of the first half.
But I don't know what they be doing sometimes at cover 4, man. Look, I had a man do the same thing today, man. Just let man run wide open. I don't know, man.
Incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. They have a chance to add on to it.
Oh, boys can play though, man. Both of them boys can play, but they wouldn't worth all that money.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the
330 million,
nice
430 million. Man, come on, man.
Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
I wonder if the NFL
how they handle any adjustments.
Hell no, you ain't never seen about having them contract in the NFL, boy.
Is that ever going to happen?
No, man, shut up and play your game.
On the run, this is Jackson.
Damn way ain't gonna have no $300,000 damn contract in the NFL. They don't play enough games for that shit, man. These boys play 162 games. Plus the damn preseason, then playoff. Man, the boys play over 200 games, man.
Doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at third and a few inches. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. 47.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. Able to slither by. Oh, and Nelson's face downrange. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Yeah, we gave up 330-something yards to Charles when he had Bale from Pittsburgh.
Prescott.
Well, for that flag you just had,
and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
A good pickup
after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's second down.
That was a nicely run slant
We
route.
just run around. We got to run a little bit. Just let me run for about at least 6 or 7 of them, yo. That's all I need. See, because you got to run to set up the pass, but you just sling it, they know what you're going to do. Yeah. I got good receivers, but damn, if I run it and they call a hold and I'm 1st and 20, they know what I'm going to do. What else can I do? I can run it, but I'm trying to get first down. I ain't trying to just play football. Shit, I'm trying to get first down.
On that clock down.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Here go 47.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of
boy, you don't need no receivers. All you need is a couple of running backs, 2 or 3 running backs.
Defense stand up
you don't
and
need no
stop them.
receiver. Shit.
I tell Bob Wood next time, say bye.
Bob Wood don't want to hear that shit tonight, boy.
Yeah, Eric pissed him off.
Yeah, you trying to hear that shit tonight.
But hey, they told him, he said, man, wait, let me fix my team.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line.
Turned on the line.
Loss of 2,
Go check
third
that.
down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Prescott from the gun on third. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A lot of that shit, he set himself up for it, man. he set himself up for a lot of that shit. He, like you said, he's too aggressive. Just like the day he wanted him fighting him to the party that nobody comes. I said, let me go ahead and talk to him. Then he didn't say nothing. I left back out. Then he invited me about an hour later. But, man, a lot of that shit Eric setting up on himself.
Yeah, that's why I tell him,
Don't slow down.
Don't be aggressive.
Here's a give to Smith.
Well, I'm going to get me some offensive linemen. I'm going to be down holding. Shit, go line. I'll take the ones you got right now for them motherfuckers I got. Boy,
You got the best O-line in the game, Darby.
Well, now you got, if you don't have 4 people in the top 10 offensive linemen, you at least got 3 in the top 10. What kind of offensive linemen you need?
Somebody ain't gonna be damn holding. Damn, somebody doing something now.
Swing to the field, right. To the right.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. On the crossing route, hits his man, Amari Cooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That was a great one.
That sure was. Don't you have your, Eric, don't you have one of your cornerbacks or somebody upgraded?
Yeah, Pat P.
Gun.
He hurt, so he sure ain't doing shit.
He's none of them doing shit. He just letting him catch the ball, man. What your world? He tapping the ball. He catching it, man. Well, we got no hands.
Because everything was right.
I'm
Completion. But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he's
second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Blue, whatever happened to Ram Squad?
Let's get out.
We got tired of y'all. He got tired of y'all shit. Hell yeah, he got tired of y'all shit.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard and it leads to a third down.
when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about
themselves. Trying to build that play up where he can play with it in the park. Boy, look.
Their defense is going to be.
They try to get a play of 99 overall. Boy, look.
Every now and then.
You gotta play that motherfucker. You gotta.
They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Not me. You got it down. Just
same show's doing 10 minutes.
Play it 24/7, bro. You gotta have give up your life to be able to do that job.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Yeah, he be on there a lot.
They already do. Man, I ain't doing that.
Let's see about the call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first.
I'll be sitting on here, but I don't feel like doing nothing sometimes. I just be on here.
Something happened that just
didn't no bad time.
I mean, plays happen.
Yeah, I don't feel like no bad time.
Instead, it creates a penalty.
I guess he'd be on his break. Like when I be out like last week when I was out Monday.
A critical mistake roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal.
Like 1 o'clock, it'd be 12 o'clock my time. And, you know, that 2K.
I
got to play this game. I got to play this
as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Third quarter, and you've got
to go into
that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, that line.
Oh, shit.
Now, he just sent a message last night when I asked him.
And they will stop
that he said, "Give Will the win."
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm working. No, dang well. With his week.
It just never materialized.
I don't want to hold the franchise up.
Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
He must be doing good over there.
He's 0-2. There he is.
You still got to say
Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. Just
I'm in there.
Right
You see the playbook?
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and their lead will swell up to 28. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick.
Don't forget it's a 4th down
an
rule.
extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick.
See that, man?
That type of a
he could
drive.
set up the game Sunday with Will at whatever time.
Yep.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'll be right back.
We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold.
I don't think I ever want to be in his franchise
again. Even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bad for real. That's a bunch of bullshit over there for real.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Came as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Me, I was in the same division he was. He had the Steelers out of the Bengals. The first time we played, I beat him. So the second time, that mother was telling me about he going to play. He got to go out with his family. Yeah, he'd be back. 3rd time he went back. Damn, he wound up gave me something weird. I said, he did some shit. Man. Oh, man.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football, and it's
Bragg invited me over there and said,
now you stop the clock,
you getting on
and you
Battlefield?
The guys on the other side of the ball.
I said, no, I told you 20 minutes ago I'm going to play Beamer. Shit.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
But what's your rep in there?
Hey, we're going right there. We're going right there.
I think I'm 1-1 right now. We're in, yeah. I got a pretty good stacked team on me. Huh?
Who you play with?
He's going to get it running right. And this one will wind up with a losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
I got Beamer. It's me, Beamer, EA Sports, and
the penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
Me, Beamer, EA, and there's one more guy now.
Here's Prescott.
EA's the bus.
And this is Clark. It's Cooper. And he'll be brought down this time
Beamer's
at the
the
5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
He's an all right player. But that guy, EA, he's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
It's fucking Wi-Fi.
And this offense on 3rd down today,
I think it's my
they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and goal.
I gotta take this broadcast down. It's bad.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top run.
He's got him in. Complete. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now they'll toss it to Bell running left. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back to 99 Philly. Here we go.
To throw on 2nd is Simeon. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game. And to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
No. Check. Patriot.
Now it's Simeon. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the... Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. In for the score. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Simeon in the offense going to go for 2 here. Here's Simeon. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Here we go. 1-8. Here we go 47. Here we go 46. 46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Taking it to 37. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The give is to Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Here's Simeon. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Thanks up, man.
How'd he do?
Oh, no.
Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. Simeon.
He had a problem with it all night.
Gets it here to Pete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. And it's caught by Herndon. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I'm going to test
not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Because on my router, it was in the kilobits per second. It wasn't even megabits per second. It was in kilobits.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red
They
zone.
say that's what they're trying to do to you. You gotta kill him.
A give to Bell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. George Iloka, the one that comes up to make the tackle.
You don't know.
Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
No.
The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Simeon. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Going to the house together.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Reset my router.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down,
you
you got to try and find
tomorrow,
something.
I'm at 3.34 megabits per second right now.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the
I'll be back
alive.
online.
And they will will
You
not be
dropped
able
it,
to
Matthews?
hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to
Those should
go
be
for it
passing
with
interference.
such little time remaining.
passing
And the
interference. You don't
Cowboys
got to.
defense is going to get them the football back. So out come the
Not like them
Cowboys
Blue-
now as their
Blue
offense
Devils
gets
today.
set to take over. They have the big cushion.
Yeah, y'all
Here in the
right.
final stages
That
of this
don't
one, I don't
matter.
know if there's any better
It
feeling than
don't
being
matter.
up big
1
on the road.
point, 50
There
points,
really
man. You
can't
trying to
be,
justify
because
ass
for a
whooping,
team
man,
to go on the
please.
road and win in the
Well,
NFL,
what, man?
that's huge to begin with.
Hey,
But just
look,
think about
at
all
the end of the day,
preparation
what
that
is
went
it?
into
It go in the
When
L
they
column,
first
don't
started
it?
talking about this
Y'all ain't
game,
won shit
leading
since
up to it
damn
during the week,
05,
going
man.
on the road,
2015,
unfamiliar
man.
city,
Come on,
obviously,
man.
unfamiliar
Nah,
hotel.
man. Don't come with
No
all
one's
that.
going to be
It
with
don't
you
matter.
once you
Woulda,
get to the
coulda,
stadium. They're
shoulda,
all
man.
going to be
Come on,
against
baby.
you. You
Miss
name
me
it,
with
all
all
those things
that.
they had to deal with, they were able to conquer
I
them
know it.
and
I
do it
had to.
convincingly.
And that's caught inside
I had
the
to.
35. And he gets
I
all the way down to the
just, hey, I don't
30-yard
never hide. I see
line.
y'all boys were scared of your
A
pockets.
big play here
I
for
was scared of your
Dallas.
pockets. Didn't nobody want to bet me. Y'all
53 yards.
y'all was so sure y'all was gonna win. Didn't nobody bet me. You was on the game with me. You didn't say nothing about winning the other day. So don't talk my head off. You don't talk my head off. You miss me with all that. Hey, I ain't worried about nothing.
So how about
Take
this
a
for a
check.
change in field position?
Them
From
boys shoot it
inside the
too.
10, here's first
Them
down
boys
on
can
the
shoot
other
the
side
shit
of
out
the
of it,
field.
bro.
The give is to Elliott. So he got free at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole
Like
lot
last
else.
night. Last night, Raheem, Wesley, all them boys, man, they were talking all that junk. I said, all right, man, down dog, pull that spot, down dog. He's out flashing all that money at the club. I said, all right, then, down dog. Yo, you know you're going to win? Nah. I said, all right, then, Cookie Crunch, go on, shut your mouth, man. Come talk to me. Man, them boys can't shoot, man. I told you, once somebody stop them from getting inside, they're done. They cannot shoot.
Then
all you
our
point guard he can't make shit. All you gotta do is play them boys, cut the left side of the field off.
Hey, baby, I'm a Duke fan, but I tell the truth. You motherfucker can't shoot. Shit. I don't care what nobody
Cut the left side of the field off on them boys. Shit.
That's just bitches can't shoot, man.
Look, man, don't get the crown with all that one man shit. Y'all got 5 goddamn McDonald's all in Madison, man. Come on, man. #1 recruiting class in the daggone nation. And y'all talking about y'all got one man. Come on, man. Man, that's it. That shit wore out. That rabbit foot dried up. That motherfucker had athlete feet. No, you're right. It don't matter about all that, man. If you